Hello, today is the low maintenance day. I have not been feeling great and I've got tingles in my hands and my feet and it's getting on my nerves, and I didn't feel like crocheting today, but I did the other day get a pattern, a cat purse or a kitty purse, and so I've literally been sat in bed cutting all the pieces out of just random bits I found around, and I have this, which is going to be a hidden pocket, and I think I'll just give you like little snapshots of everything. Because I can't be bothered to go downstairs, I don't want to use my sewing machine, so I've actually been doing it all by hand, which it seems like it goes a bit counterproductive. You don't feel well, so you sew by hand, but I'm in a sewing by hand phase because sewing machine sounds like way too much effort and I like being in my little nest. So here's where we're at so far. This is the hidden pocket. Zip ready to be installed. Zip is fully installed. And we go. Gooey! And then there you go. All hand stitched. Can you just put your pod there for me? Just there. Anyway, pocket is done. Ta-da! Oh, and bear in mind, I didn't tell you this earlier, but I've made this from 2 pillowcases for the lining, so that's going to go on the other side. However, on Scar's other side here, we've got some more to make inside pockets, and then is going to be for around the outside, so it's going to be a nice, very vibrant kind of blue, my favourite kind of blue. I don't have any interfacing, so I'm using some stiff fabric I've got, and also some more pillowcase, because it wanted stiff interfacing and less stiff interfacing. So that's them. This is the inside of the ears. So basically it's like a snap close, like a metallic button snap close. I didn't realise it was that. I thought it was going to be zipped, like a zip close bag, but it's not. So we've got this. This is one side, and this has got texture. Like you can hear that's raised. And then this is the other side. So there we go. And I need little applique whiskers on them, and I might even put little like sleepy eyes. I don't know yet. But yeah, so that's what it's going to look like. And once again, I've not got any of the interfacing, so this was supposed to be stiff interfacing, and I don't have any of that, but I do have leftover batting from quilts that I've done in the past. And I like the idea it's going to be a softer bag anyway, so that doesn't bother me. So we're all good with that. And that's where I'm at. So this is work in progress. I'm excited about it, more than I expected to be. With cat attacks apparently. Just recently bought these, and they are magnetic to click in, which is great because I didn't realise that the pattern actually called for some of these, so yay. Okay, it's the next day, and I realised I'd done this wrong because I stitched the pocket all the way around. I know I shouldn't have done that. So I have undone everything and now stitched it properly so that the pocket is stitched, because once you turn it around you need to be able to get the pocket out of the way so that you can stitch this on to make extra pockets. Okay, so those pockets are done. Ta-da! And then I've got 3 on this one. And as you can see, my stitching is actually getting quite a bit neater. I didn't draw any lines, I kind of used pins to line, but like this was the last stitch I did. I think I'm doing pretty well. The pattern's now telling me, it kind of says about going around it, but I don't think I want to, because I think when we put the other bits on, it's all going to get sewn together anyway, so that's not an issue. Okay, ears are on both sides. Decided this is going to be the back, so that this can be on the back. This is going to be the front. And so now apparently I need to do the strap going around. Stitched in on this side. So we have fully working pockets because it's actually sealed at the bottom, hopefully. Double check that. Yep, sealed all the way around. I have trimmed at the seam to try and ease it out a little bit, and now I just need to put this one right sides together. Okay, so it doesn't look like much now. However, if we do this, look, it's a bag. It's got 5 pockets with a zipper pocket, and it's all in one piece. Ta-da! So now I'm onto the applique. I have done this one. It is taking me so much longer than I expected. Like, I thought I'd be bored doing all of these, but it actually was quite methodical, quite nice. This feels like it's just taking forever, so I've got 5 more to do. Okay, finally got the whiskers all attached. This is what it looks like at the back. But that's fine, because that's going to be hidden anyway. So now we have to put the gusset. I think is what it's called, the gusset on it. And because, like I said, I've not got any interfacing, I'm using this as my stiff interfacing, which is like quite thick. And then I've got 2 layers of the outer fabric. So I just need to pin this on so that we can do that. Like that. Pinned in place. Ta-da! Stitched. Stitched. Now I need to snip just to get it. I also started doing this kind of stitch at the end. It's still like a back stitch, but it just made the stitches smaller. Kind of wish I'd done that all the way across because these ones are quite big, but oh well. So now I just need to snip all these bits and then we'll turn it right side out. Okay, I'm having to change the angle up because my phone's on charge. But it's all been snipped. And this is right sides out. Bear in mind, there is cat hairs everywhere. Ta-da! So that's the front. That's the back. As you can see, I have done absolutely nothing to press it. I've done, yeah, it's literally just been sat in bed doing this. So this is all hand stitched. All of it, which I'm quite proud of, honestly, not gonna lie. So I think what I'm gonna do with the strap, because I don't have the buckles and I'm not going out and buying any buckles, I might just make it to be whatever length I want it to be for myself, because it's gonna be for me anyway, so, and it's only quite a small bag. So I think what I'm going to do, I think it stays up. So this is the strap piece. And you're supposed to be cutting bits out and everything like that. But if I put it around my shoulder and then have it in here as well. Do you know what? That's already the right size. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stitch this together with this in the middle. Turn it inside out, and then continue on with the strap side. I've stitched around the outside. The strap is inside. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I've done this right, and that I can just turn everything right sides out, and then we'll see what it looks like. I have clipped around the rounded edges so that it can turn nicely, and also in the points. I'm nervous, not gonna lie, and I think I might have to stitch around the whole thing again, just because I've done it by hand and it doesn't feel like it's very secure. I suppose is what I want to do. It's just this is scary. This is very scary. I've made many bags where you have to turn them inside out, but this one's scaring me. Okay. Progress. This is, okay. This is looking good. I think I have done it. Wait. Ears. We need ears. Where are my ears? Oh no. Okay. Issue. We can fix it. We can fix it. It's fine. Right. Okay. Sorry. Oh, I did it. Look. Huh? And then, okay, you can see there's a little bit of issues on there. And then it's all right way round. Yeah, that's the right way round. So I just need to put on the metal clasps, and then I just need to stitch these 2 holes up, and then technically I'm done. But the strap, I just did a whip stitch along the one side where they were all folded in. It does have some wadding in there. I made a bag. Put one on, and this is what it looks like on the other side. So I thought I'd just show you doing the other one. So basically, all it is, it's you line it up, you snip where the little feet are gonna go in, put your little metal bit, and then, if you have the strength, you just push the tabs to either side, and that technically should be done. So now, there you go. I'm done. I was going to work on the outside stitching, but as you can see, Scar has decided that it's a very comfy bag and she needs to take a nap. So my bag's back to being inside out, and now I just need to finish off this seam where the pins are, and I need to do this seam as well, and then that technically should be bag finished, but I am going to give it a bit of a press. Thread, decided to do it in the grey. I'm not going to do anything too fancy. I'm literally just going to just do like a really tiny whip stitch, if that makes sense. So it will be seen, but hopefully it'll not be too like in your face kind of stitching. Can you tell where I've been stitching? And there it is, done. Done one side, done the other side, and now we turn it back right way round. When you open it, actually looks just like a bag. Clip them closed. So yeah, there's a little bit of loose stitching and cat fur to get rid of, and it does need a bit of a press. Ta-da! I mean, I know you've already seen it, but this is as little cat fluff as it's had since I've made it. It's now been pressed. Okay, it's now been pressed, and I made a mistake when I first started because I didn't realise that this stuff would melt. In hindsight, it makes sense. It would melt. But this was the first thing I did. Luckily it's on the inside. So I've not messed it up anywhere else. Everywhere else I've just done it like from the other side. But yeah, it's officially finished. All made by hand. Which it surprises me that I did it all by hand. I feel like I want to trim these down a little bit. Okay, so it's all done. I'm probably going to use it for like a crochet on the go kind of bag, because there's lots of space for lots of things, and then there's obviously the hidden pocket, which it actually works as a pocket as well, like that zip works. There's pocket space and I can zip it back up. So I'm quite proud of myself for actually finishing something like that. Technically, all in all, it took me about 3 days. But that would have been a lot quicker if I used my machine. And I feel like if I do make any more in the future, which I probably will, I want to work on the straps a little bit, because this was the full length of the strap that it said that they wanted. But it's really tiny, like it only just sits there. So for crochet it's fine, but like it's sitting here on my body, which is a bit high, and I want the ability to be able to change size and for it to be a bit longer, to be a bit shorter kind of thing. So that's definitely something I want to work on. But other than that, it's finished. Not bad to say, I just started it when I was feeling rubbish. And normally I'm not a fan of hand sewing, so it was a nice change. Definitely will make some more in the future probably, but definitely will be done with a sewing machine. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't know if I need stiffener actually, because it stays upright pretty well. So yeah, literally using whatever I found in the house. Everything that I found in the house, plus these things, which were on the way anyway, so yeah, they were the only things I had to get specifically for this, because I have loads of zips for some reason. Maybe because I never used them. I don't know. I think I got given them a while back and I just never used them, so anyway, all done. Thank you for joining me, and I shall hope to see you again soon. I'm trying to get to this new point where I post a short every Monday and Friday, and then maybe every couple of weeks have a longer video that's a full project. I do have a few more projects in the works, so you will see me with my hair going back to as it used to be and then coming back to what it is now, because I'm still working on things as I'm going. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely day, evening, night, whatever time you're watching this, and I shall see you on Friday. Bye.